Hi guys, today we are looking at the contains duplicate problem from NeetCode.io, and the same problem can be found on LeetCode.com. So this is part of the roadmap, arrays and hashing, and this is the first problem. So here's the problem. Given an integer array nums, return true if any value appears more than once in the array, otherwise return false. So if we have duplicate elements in the array, as you can see here, there's the 3 twice, we return true. And here you can see that there is no duplicate element. This is the reason why we return false. Additionally, we should solve this problem with the big O of n complexity for time and space. The first thing that comes to my mind would be to solve this with a brute force solution. What we would do is to compare each element in the array to each other. So meaning that, for example, we would compare the 1 to the 2, then we would compare the 1 to the 3, and then the 1 to the 3 again. So and then we would proceed comparing the 2 to the 1, and then 2 to the 3, and so on. So basically to compare each element to each other in this array. So this is a brute force solution, and it is not very optimal. So the brute force solution would be big O of n squared solution for time, and the space complexity would be for this particular solution big O of 1. A different solution would be to sort these elements in the array, and if there are duplicates, they would end up near to each other, like in this case. Let's say we have an array like this. After sorting this particular array, we would have 1, 2, 2, 3, and 4. After sorting the array, we would have the duplicate elements near to each other, and we would have to go through the array only once. This has time complexity of n log n, and the space complexity is 1. So the time complexity grows slightly faster than linear, but still better than the first solution. And the reason why the time complexity is big O of n log n is because the sorting algorithm in Python takes big O of n log n time in worst case scenario. So the next best solution would be to use a set. This is another solution with which is slightly better than the previous one in terms of time and space. So we would create a set with the numbers. So after creating the set from the array, we would compare the size, and if the size is different, then we would return true, which means that there is a duplicate. This is a viable solution for small arrays, but if the list of elements is big, this solution is still very inefficient. The best solution that I can think of is this one. This solution has a space and time complexity of big O of n, which is the requirement according to the instructions. And we create a new set here, and we iterate through the number array. If the current number is not contained in the number set, we add the particular number to the set. If it is contained, then we return true and finish the execution of this function. Otherwise, we return false. So why we are using set instead of array, for example? The reason is that set offers us an average lookup and insert time of big O n. And this way we can make sure that we have a solution with this particular time and space complexity. So if we execute this one, we can see that true is returned. If we remove the duplicate item, we can see that false is returned. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll be posting more LeetCode problems and solutions right here on this channel.